Duolingo is one of the top language learning platforms on the market today, with over 120 million users learning more than 20 different languages. Since its start in late 2011, Duolingo has raised $83.3 million in total equity funding, and Forbes reported in June 2015 that the company was valued at $470 million. With this much financial success in a relatively short time and hundreds of positive reviews from their users, we need to wonder why Duolingo is such a popular language learning platform. Could their implementation of a microlearning teaching strategy have something to do with it? Microlearning is generally described as small, bite-sized learning that focuses on one specific learning objective or topic. In Duolingo, each lesson focuses on one area of the language, which takes around 2 to 3 minutes to complete. Learners don't need to dedicate long stretches of time to learning and can instead complete the short lessons at several different times throughout the day, giving them flexibility in their studying schedule. Having it available on a mobile device improves the flexibility in learning even more by making it available anytime and anywhere. As well, it can improve motivation since they can see their progress and improvement even after completing only a few lessons. Another benefit of microlearning is the ability to chunk the learning. Language learning can be a daunting task, but breaking the learning down into easily digestible chunks can help learners feel more at ease. In Duolingo, each chunk or section has a series of lessons, usually with a review of the learner's weakest words at the end. Presenting the learning in smaller units can reduce the learner's stress since they aren't overwhelmed with a large amount of content. Duolingo requires the learner to be active by continuously testing their memory of the language presented. If they didn't learn it the first time, they can take the lesson over and over again until it sticks. This is not something all microlearning platforms require of their learners, but it is being recognized as an effective way to implement a successful microlearning experience. Not everything is perfect in the Duolingo language learning world, and even though this is a great platform for learning the basic vocabulary or grammar of a language, it doesn't present the language in paragraphs or full conversations. Thus, it's missing out on the bigger picture or macro level of learning. It also doesn't allow the learner to use or observe the language in a social setting. Social cognitive learning theory highlights the idea that much of human learning occurs in a social environment. By observing others, people acquire knowledge, rules, skills, strategies, beliefs, and attitudes. Now, this is especially important when learning languages, and it is one thing that Duolingo and many other microlearning platforms are missing. But this doesn't mean that they're not effective and they don't help learners learn. We just need to be aware that maybe not all learning can take place in a microlearning environment. However, it does make an excellent addition to a whole learning ecosystem.